Hello you guys, welcome to day 5 of Ab Camp. I'm your camp counselor, Dr. Bree, and we have really been working hard on isolating and finding these deep abdominal and the rest of the core muscles, really integrating breath plus movement all the way up till today, day 5. So if you have not completed days 1 through 4, please go back and start at the beginning. Each video builds upon the next, and so it's really important that you start at the beginning and work your way up. Today, we're going to go horseback riding. So we're gonna start lying down, doing nothing related to horseback riding, but then we're gonna end the routine standing up with some moves that are going to simulate riding on horseback. So in this ab camp, we do all sorts of fun things from archery to zip lines to today horseback riding. So let's get started on our mat, lying down on the back. And like I said, we will then work our way up, but you don't need any equipment today except for a yoga mat. So carefully come on down onto your back, and we are just gonna warm up by rocking and rolling our spine. So anterior pelvic tilt, as you remember from before. So your pelvis is tilting anteriorly, and then exhale, posterior pelvic tilt. Your pelvis is tipping back. So inhale, anterior pelvic tilt, and exhale, posterior pelvic tilt. One more time, back and forth. Anterior pelvic tilt, and exhale, posterior pelvic tilt. Really make the breath loud. Go for it. I am. So let's go back to a neutral position. So you're not anteriorly pelvic tilted, and you're not super posteriorly pelvic tilted. I want you to be sure that you keep this neutral spine position and you do not let your low back start to creep into this extra arched, anteriorly tilted position. So stay neutral throughout this exercise. If you lose this neutral spine and you start arching, or if you start feeling tension in your low back, then stop and take a rest and reset yourself and then get started again. What we're gonna do is find the neutral spine. There's a tiny little space for your fingertips to go in, just a tiny bit, not all the way through, but just a tiny bit in on the sides. And then you're zipped up through the core. So pelvic floor lifts, low belly pulls in, and you keep everything really stable through the pelvis all the way up to the shoulders and head. You can have your hands down at your sides, and you are going to pull your right knee up. Try not to lose that neutral spine, stay neutral, and then super strong through the abs, you're going to exhale and lift the left leg up to join. So now we are going to straighten one leg at a time, forward and then in. Right leg forward and in. Left leg forward and in. You got the plan here, you know what we're doing. So try to keep your head and shoulders relaxed. Don't let your neck arch and your shoulders come up toward your ears. You want to stay long through the back of the neck, neutral through the spine and pelvis, and you want to exhale as you straighten the leg. Inhale as it comes back. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bring it back in. If you're advanced and you want more work, then you can bring the hands behind your head, interlacing the fingers, and make sure that your low back doesn't arch when you do this. This makes it quite a bit harder, so if this is too much, be honest with yourself and put your hands back down on the ground. Again, you should not be feeling any strain or tension in your low back. You should be feeling it in your abs, here and here. Exhaling as your leg goes forward. Inhaling as it pulls back. Take it slow. Shoulders relaxed, away from your ears. Let's do 5 more on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now hug your knees to your chest, and we're gonna do the same move, except it's gonna be slightly different. It's like we're taking our horse. Here comes the horseback riding. It's like we're taking our horse for a walk, okay? So we're gonna move our horse to the left, and then to the middle, and then to the right, and then to the middle. I'll show you what I mean. So belly button to spine, pelvic floor lifts, low abs pulled in, you're nice and engaged through the core. Same exact move, except I'm gonna show you in fast motion here. You're going to the side, and then to the middle, and then to the right, and then to the middle. Let's take it a little bit slower so you can join me now. So engage through the core, neutral spine, don't let that low back arch, and let's exhale. Inhale. Now go to the side. Now go to the middle. Now go to the right side. Middle. Left side. You can see that my right hip is lifted off the ground. Middle. Right side. Now my left hip is lifted off the ground. Middle. Left side. Middle. Right side. Try to keep your shoulders on the ground, your neck relaxed. Side. Middle. Other side. Middle. Abs are pulled in. You're breathing steadily. Side. Middle. Of course, if you want more, you can have your hands back. Side. Ooh, that's hard. Middle. I'm gonna have my hands down. Side. Middle. One more time each direction, okay? So this is the last time to the right. Last time to the middle. Last time to the left. And then just hug those knees to your chest and rock it a little bit. So go ahead and hug it in, stable and steady. Hug, hug, hug. Sink into the stretch. One more deep breath. And then legs down, long pencil stretch. Go ahead and let your back arch just a little bit off the ground if that feels good. Shake out your legs and get ready to bring it up into a standing position. We're gonna do some horseback riding, okay? Deep breath, and then roll to your side and push it up. All right, we're gonna get onto our horse now. So just use your imagination and play with me here. So you're going to begin with your feet underneath your hips. Nice tall posture as we've discussed. So you're neutral through the pelvis. Your ribs are not popped forward, they're pulled back. Your chin is not popped forward, it's pulled back. Shoulders down and back. Lifted through the pelvic floor, pulled in through the low belly. And we're gonna begin with our opposite arm and leg, pulling away from each other. Keep your pelvis square facing forward, so don't open up your hips. And you're just gonna bring your right hand to the outside of your knee. So lift through the pelvic floor and core and exhale. We're gonna hoist ourselves up onto the horse. Inhale and exhale. Pitched forward just a little bit and exhale. 5 more. Inhale and exhale. Make it loud and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Abs are in. Okay, using our imagination, we just hoisted ourselves up onto the horse, okay? Takes a lot of imagination there, but just pretend with me. Now, we have to be even, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Let it all go. Lift through the pelvic floor, pull in the low abs gently, and we bring opposite arm and leg apart. Hips are square, pointing forward. Keep the core strong, that slight pitch forward, and exhale. Hand to the outside of that right knee. Your body is really still. It's just your arm and leg that are moving. 5 more. Abs are pulled in and strong. All right, we are officially on that horse. So now, I'm gonna show you from the front. Feet are nice and wide, wider than shoulder width apart. Feet and toes are turned out, knees are turned out too, so don't let your knees come in. So knees track right over your 4th and 5th toe, not coming in. Sink down like we're riding a horse, okay? So in this position, just kind of feel the bouncy light feeling right here. And I want you to really tune in now to your core and your pelvic floor. It's hard, there's a lot going on right now, but I want you to tune into your core and your pelvic floor. So maybe stay still and feel that you're not pitched forward like this. You're lifted through the mula bandha, the pelvic floor, the root lock. So lifted through the pelvic floor, pulled in through the low belly, lengthening through the spine. Knees are out and back. This takes a lot of flexibility too. So if it's too much, you might need to walk your knees and feet a little bit more at less of a 45-degree angle and a little bit more like a 30-degree angle, I guess. So play with your foot and knee position, but make sure your knees and your feet are tracking outward evenly. So again, lifted through the front, lengthened through the back. So holding it here, we are going to bring in a side oblique move. So we're on our horse. We are going to reach down to grab something to our right side and then exhale, pull up. So reach down and then exhale up. Reach down, exhale up. Reach down, really stable through the body. It's just the torso and the arms that are moving, but your hips and legs are still. Really use your obliques to pull yourself up. You should be feeling a burn in the legs. Five more. Oh my gosh. Okay, walk those legs in. Oh wow, right? I know I'm feeling it. So shake it out. This next round will go easier actually because we won't have to spend so long setting it up. You already know how to do the move, so let's get right back into it. So feet wide, feet and knees in that nice angle outward. Lifted through the front, lengthened through the back, sink down. We're riding our horse, okay? Riding that horse. All right, so sink down into it. Lifted through the front. That root lock is nice and strong through the pelvic floor, the mula bandha. Lifted and lengthened through the back. Right hand is now behind my head, left hand is down to the ground, and I'm reaching to grab something to the left and then exhaling on the way up. The only thing moving is my torso and my arms. My hips, my pelvis, and my legs are staying quite still. Staying low. I promised you with this ab camp that we'd be working more than just the abs. And I hope you'll say that you're feeling that. Use your core muscles. 5 more. Lifted through the pelvic floor. Oh, wow. Walk those legs in. Shake it all out. All right, we're gonna get down on that horse again. So this time we're gonna do some trunk twists, really twisting from the waist and making sure that we exhale with each twist. So these twists will be slow and controlled. All right, here we go. Your legs should be feeling it. You are sinking down onto your horse again. Make sure you're in that nice, proper alignment. Sitting straight down, lifted through the front. Mula bandha is connected. Pelvic floor root lock is on. Lengthened through the spine. Knees are pressing back and out. Lifted, try not to pitch forward. You're lifted through the front, all the way through the top of the head. Now pull the belly button to spine as you twist. And twist. Belly button to spine as you twist. Get low, stay low. Belly button to spine as you twist. I'm gonna slow it down so you're sure that you're really pulling that belly button to spine. You should be feeling a burn. 10 more each side. 9, 8, 7, 'Stay with me. And walk those feet in. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, we're done for the day. That was our horseback riding. I hope you feel great. If you need to go back and review any of the videos leading up to today, go for it. Otherwise, tomorrow, join me for day 6. And until then, remember as always, eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter.